Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Masma Tarukdar. In this video, I am going to cover two important topics of economics. These are cardinal utility versus ordinal utility and marginal rate of substitution. First of all, we are going to see utility. Utility refers to the want satisfying power of a commodity. It is the ability or capacity of a commodity to satisfy the human want. Utility is the property or quality common to all commodities which consumers purchase. For example, bread has the power to satisfy hungers. Books fulfill our desire for knowledge. Television satisfies our desire for entertainment and so on. In simple words, utility can be defined as the amount of satisfaction derived from the consumption of a commodity. As regard the measurement of utility, there are two different types of utility. First one is cardinal utility and second one is ordinal utility. Now we are going to see what is cardinal utility. According to this cardinal utility, which was explained by Alfred Marshall. Marshall said that utility is measurable in terms of units called utils. Like Marshall said that utility can be measured in terms of number, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. For example, I am going to use a commodity. So I got 5 units of satisfaction, 2 units of satisfaction, 3 units of satisfaction. Like I can express my satisfaction levels in numbers. So here this is the next slide. Ordinal utility. Ordinal utility, which was explained by Hicks and Allen. Ordinal utility approach states that the level of satisfaction a consumer obtains after consuming various commodities which cannot be measured in numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. But it can be arranged in the order of preferences like first, second, third, and so on. So consumer only ranks choices in terms of preferences, but they don't give exact numerical value. For example, Tuma prefers a glass of fruit juice to lemon soda. It means fruit juice has more utility than soda. In this case, fruit juice can be placed in the first position and soda in the second. And finally, we are going to see the key difference between ordinal approach and cardinal approaches. In case of ordinal approaches, the consumption cannot be measured, the utility used for grading or ranking system. On the other hand, for cardinal consumption can be measured, and it's the oldest theory. And its understanding that how much utility is derived from consumption of a product. Ordinal utility are much realistic and it's a qualitative measure in the convex function. And cardinal utility is a comparatively useful and it is a quantitative measure and also concave function. Now we are going to see marginal rate of substitution. Imagine you have a consumer who enjoys consuming both apples and oranges. The consumer is currently consuming a combination of 4 apples and 6 oranges per week. Let's say the consumer is indifferent between this combination and another combination of 3 apples and 8 oranges per week. The marginal rate of substitution (MRS) is the rate at which the consumer is willing to substitute one good for another while remaining indifferent, holding the utility constant. In this case, it represents the rate at which the consumer is willing to give up apples and oranges. That all about marginal rate of substitution. Thank you everyone for staying with me.